On today's app.
I'm standing out there going, is something going to happen or is this what we got for the night?
Yeah.
So as a joke, obviously, I turned to Sabrina Carpenter, who was right there, and I go, girl, save us. Like, get up there.
Yeah, like you're a singer.
And she looks at me, she goes, this is actually really good. And I was like,
oh, I will come myself.
totally. Bye, girl. I'll see you later.
You literally like disappeared into the bushes.
Literally, I just let the sardines of other people come around me and then close me.
All body, no blanks, no blanks. All body, no blanks, no blanks. All body, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks.
Why was everyone kung fu fighting?
What?
Why was everyone kung fu fighting? Do you know what I mean?
Like from the song, everybody likes
I heard
kung
it
fu
today,
fighting?
and then I
you
thought
heard the reason or you heard the song?
I heard the song.
Right. You went,
I don't have the reason.
Right.
But then I was thinking, I immediately thought, how funny and how amazing was it that music would just be like, everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yeah, we've talked about this. Of like all the songs today are like,
Here we go. Don't even start.
Girl. I love girls and boys and girls. I'm bi.
But everyone was kung fu fighting is like the best thing I've ever heard.
Everybody loves kung fu
Not
fighting.
loves. Was.
Wait.
No.
It's Everybody Loves.
It's absolutely not.
What's the name of that song? Where's my phone? Right here.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
No, it's Everybody Loves.
$300. Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Fine.
Everybody Loves Kung Fu Fighting lyrics.
Wrong.
Well, it's just called Kung Fu Fighting.
Okay, so here we go. Let me tell you this.
Playing? I don't want it to play.
Let me say this. In what scenario would everyone be kung fu fighting?
Kung Fu Fighting,
you know what I mean,
Carl
though?
Douglas lyrics.
In what scenario is everyone kung fu fighting?
Everybody was Kung Fu Fighting.
They
Holy
don't come.
shit.
They don't come to this podcast to get false information. They come here to get the truth and the honest truth.
There were funky Chinamen from funky Chinatown. What year did this come out? 1974, okay. These cats were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert timing.
Now, we did say
it's an ancient Chinese art, and everybody knew their part.
Right.
I think it's just about Kung Fu fighters.
Everyone was doing it.
Yeah, everybody was Kung Fu fighting.
And
there was Funky Billy Chin and Little Sammy Chung.
Right.
He said, here comes the big boss, so let's get it on.
We did say we weren't going to be profound, but
I guess it's a song about Kung Fu fighting. That's why it's called that.
Totally.
But I'm with you. I learned something. I thought it was, this shit doesn't work, by the way.
Right.
I thought it was, you should have told me that. Because I was like, can I have this? And you're like, yeah.
It's supposed
Making
to work.
me think you were the most generous girl in the world, giving me a cool tool for free. And then I just have been using it for the past 10 minutes. Doesn't work.
Well, you haven't stuck it hard enough. Yeah, it's called an Octobuddy.
All right.
You guys know what we're talking about? Anyway.
I almost ordered one on Amazon today, and then I was like, I think I will hate having this on my phone in 2 seconds.
You will,
it's
but
those
this
like
is
suction-y things.
One that goes on and goes off.
I know, but
I have another one for you.
stay.
I have one at work. I'll bring to you.
Okay.
Oh.
That's me Kung Fu fighting.
How was your day?
My day was fine. I think I told you I did a lot of admin work on my life.
Yeah. I hate admin work.
Documents, calling, customer service vibes. I was on the phone with Spectrum for like 30 minutes because I just don't have Wi-Fi in my room right now.
We come here.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, we come here not to hear about the admin work.
No. And this girl was like, literally twice. So can I just ask, by the way, while we're waiting for my supervisor, like, who's your phone provider? And I was like, Verizon. She was like, well, as a Spectrum customer, trying to get me to move my phone over. I'm like, what is the success rate of being on the phone with Spectrum for an internet problem where someone goes, oh, yeah, actually, while I'm so frustrated with you for my internet, let me move my whole phone life over to you. I'm not fat chance, bitch.
Yeah, I'm not straying far from Verizon and AT&T ever.
Never. I'm not going to Mint. I'm not going to T-Mobile. I am for sure not going to Spectrum. Or Sprint. Yeah. And then I say no, right? And then 5 minutes later, while we're like still waiting for her supervisor, I guess, she goes, and if you don't mind me asking, can I just ask like what you pay for your individual line? I'm like, girl.
What a crock of sewy.
Literally. And then she was like,
is that a saying?
A crock of sewy, like sewage? You just make that up?
Yeah, but I think I've heard someone say, like,
Well,
my grandma.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
That
I'm going
is
to use
awesome.
that. A crock of sewy. What a crock of sewy. And it was. It totally was. And she goes, oh, you know, we might need to put a Wi-Fi pod on your plan for your bedroom. I go, you're not putting a Wi-Fi pod.
And if you're going to have a pod, Chloe's coming with me.
And Chloe will be in it. But how dare you throw in a new term and make me think I've got to pay for something else? This is your fault. I don't need a Wi-Fi pod. You need a Wi-Fi
Yeah,
pod.
I bet she doesn't even have a Wi-Fi pod.
No. Anyway, so that was my day.
I hate
that kind of
that.
sums up the day I had. It was a productive day,
Good.
but it was definitely one of those like, oh, I hate all of this, so I'm going
Yeah.
to do it all at once. Because
Yeah.
I've got all these things on my list forever that I
Sounds
haven't
to me
done.
like a good opportunity to take Adderall.
It was, and I didn't. And I didn't.
So when you were doing your tasks and you were crossing them off, did you feel anything good about any of that?
It was all fueled by pure anger. Anger works similarly to Adderall.
So
you go, I'm so mad that I have to do this, so I'm going to do all of it. And John got my wrath. He woke up to my wrath, and he was like, what's up? And I was like, I just need all of this to get done now.
There was fume coming out of your ears.
Fume coming out of my ears.
Something that's making me really mad too lately.
Yeah.
I'm having a visceral reaction to all the girls reading The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins.
I saw that on the fucking shelf yesterday when I was at McNally
something.
Jackson, and I went, let
Yeah.
them. I'm not letting them.
No, don't let them.
I'm not letting them. Today and every day, I'm not
No.
letting them.
What's pissing me off the most is I'm just so angry when I see that book because one, you can't read someone else's experience and then learn from it.
That's so not true.
But like you're not.
That's what a book is. You're reading someone else's story and
wait.
taking away lessons.
Okay. Came in hot. I came in hot.
Totally, but I'm ready to let you tell me why I shouldn't let them.
Let me. And
I will. I'll let you.
So
no one
this
else.
is more what I'm saying is this. Everyone's about to read a book about the let them theory, whereas I really certainly believe that you have to like have a let them mentality and attitude from the start. You can't be taught let them. You have to like shit has to hit the
some
fan.
people
and
need help.
Right. I think that I've been doing the work my whole life and in therapy to get to learn the let them theory, whereas you have to learn that through the practice of being alive. Being alive. Knew that was coming. I feel like when I came out of the womb, I was like, motherfucking let them.
Yeah, but some people need more help. Some people really need more help. But I'm gonna disagree with you on like learn. You can learn to let them later.
I know, let them. It should be called. Good song. It should be called "Let Them" for idiots.
Totally.
Because if you were really gonna let them, then you would let yourself live your life and not read a book by Mel Robbins.
Okay. Well, clearly it's working because it's on every shelf. It's flying off the shelves, and everyone can't stop talking about it.
Yeah, because someone on TikTok brought it up. I hope this clip is on TikTok too.
Well, here's what I will say. I think when it comes to self-help books, what?
I'm so angry about it.
It feels like Adderall, right?
Like, yes.
Your anger? I think with self-help books, there's a cap, and it's like you read enough, they're starting to say the same thing.
Don't you have to like experience life and then learn your lessons from the experience, and then that's
but I'm team self-help book. Like I have read great self-help books.
I'm
saying like there's a cap. Like they're all kind of saying the same thing, different font.
Everything
and you
we
start
do is
to read enough of them, and you go, I've read this already.
Yeah,
I know.
They've all listened to this podcast already.
Right.
I know that, but I'm having a visceral reaction.
That was not to you. That was to the world.
Yeah, but I know. I'm with you. I'm like with you.
I'm saying
like
I disagree with you that you have to be born. You're saying you have to be born knowing everything.
My first two words were let them.
Right. You're saying you have to be born with the knowledge of being a good person. I'm saying you have to learn
It's not about being a good person.
Or whatever these self-help books are trying to
get us to do.
Do you know
what the let them theory is?
Yeah, it's the idea of like let people do what they're gonna do and live your own life.
Exactly.
Done. There's the book.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
That's all I'm saying.
It's in the title.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I've been saying. Put
I will
book down,
say,
so help me God.
I will say you know, when you read specific examples in books, some of those will stick with me.
Yeah. Like Atomic Habits. We talk about that a lot.
Atomic Habits, which given up all of mine, as we knew I would. But I one time read this book that I think I talked about on here a while ago called Don't Believe Everything You Think. And it's about like every negative feeling you have.
Like a mountain?
Nope.
Okay, didn't read it then.
Like a mountain?
But I'll get there. I'll
Nope.
get there.
Nope, not like a
nope,
mountain.
Like
Like a person? I don't know.
Right.
Don't think. The idea of the book was like, if you're having a lot of negative feelings or you feel like shit, like stop thinking. You will literally immediately feel better. That was the point of the book. And that book stuck with me.
okay, so I have 2 things about that while we're on the subject.
Uh-huh.
One, my therapist always said, imagine a red stoplight sign when those thoughts come, just in your face, in your
Okay.
brain. Don't let it keep going.
Yeah.
Or the latter idea, which is be a mountain. Here we go. Be a mountain. Let the thoughts go by. They're not you. They're just passing by. Don't claim them.
I know. And don't you think when you're like
Let
getting that advice, you're like, I'm really not doing well, am I?
Yeah. I
you're
don't
thinking
want
about
I
being a
don't
mountain.
want any. I just
Mountain.
guys, that last episode, those songs were heaven.
Yeah.
I had fun watching it, but maybe because like I was watching you sing them.
Right. Probably different.
Being alive. Tell everyone where you're taking me. Tell everyone where you're taking me.
You won't bail, right?
No.
Because I'm like, this is like, we got to commit. I asked her to make sure she still has 2 tickets. I'm going to take Chloe to the opera. Because y'all know wait.
No.
That was the episode. We had an episode we recorded that got scrapped because we had a file issue with it. So none of you ever heard. I went to the opera.
Oh my God.
They didn't even hear about it, but I went to the MFN opera.
I was so FOMO jealous, and she went to the opera.
Yeah, and
Dare we say more?
It was an amazing experience. I will try. It's me, so I might fail, but I'll try to sum it up really quickly.
How
it was
much time do we
basically
have?
all singing the whole time. Did you know opera is singing the whole time and they don't talk in between and go like, "Whew, okay, 1 sec.
Yeah.
They don't do that. They just sing the whole time. It's like always singing. And it's in Italian, but they have little subtitle things. It's the technology.
Oh, come on now.
It's amazing. There's like 4,000 seats in the Metropolitan Opera in Lincoln Center. And
We're going to the Lincoln Center Opera?
Yeah, girl. You think I'd take you anywhere else?
Wait, so we're going to wear like heels?
Yeah, we're going to get dressed up and take pictures.
Please
at the Met.
wear a tux and I'll wear a dress.
No, but I'll wear a suit for you and I'll be your beard. Or, no, not your beard. What is it? I'll be
You'll
your
just
date.
be my Emily.
Okay.
Wait, you why not a tux? You
I don't have
need
one.
to be that dress up.
And
but
I want to
you will
buy
wear a
one or
suit.
rent one. Do you want me to wear a suit?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I'll
Really?
take you as my date and
yeah.
I'll be your guy.
Will you slick your hair?
Maybe. I haven't tried it yet with my short hair. I haven't tried.
So
slicking
then
it.
in that case, I would slick my hair
And wear a suit?
and wear a suit
I'll
be
go
your
femme.
date.
Yeah.
Just like keeping everyone unexpected.
Yes. Something like that. So it's at
A
Lincoln
crock
Center.
of sewy.
A crock of sewy. It's at Lincoln Center, and every seat has the translation right in front of you,
Like a little prompter,
So, because like the whole
Tella.
thing's in Italian.
comma.
Yeah, and like I didn't hear what you said. Tella?
Teleprompter.
Oh. So
You'll hear it later.
yeah. So yeah, basically you're watching this opera. It's 3 acts. Lesson I learned the first time: intermission's goddamn 30 minutes.
Why?
Because when you get the most fancy seat at the opera, you guys, like the highest paying ticket, you are having a full course meal that the Metropolitan Opera is serving you. So you arrive, you have like your welcome champagne or whatever, and you have little appetizers at your table. Then you go in, you see Act 1, and then you go back to your seats and you pick your meal ahead of time and your plate is waiting for you. And you sit there and you discuss Act 1. And you have 30 minutes to eat
And
have
also-
that course. You go back in, you watch Act 2, you go back out, you eat again, and you get ready. You have dessert. You
But
get ready for Act 3.
what are the performers
And
doing?
then, so I went with my vocal coach and her husband and a group of her other students, and her husband. I asked him because the first intermission, me, a Broadway girl, rookie at the opera, I'm going,
Right.
I don't need to pee during intermission. I can wait. I'm good. I don't need the 10 minutes where I'm gonna be rushed and I'm gonna miss it. Whatever. All this time's going by. I'm like, where is everyone? What's going on? And then I asked my vocal coach, I was like, why are these so long? And he was like, they have to rest. The singers, they have to rest.
oh my God. I'm
And you
obsessed.
go, I bet my ass they have to rest. Otherwise, if they were out there the whole time, that would be a crock of sewy.
It would
If they had to go
certainly-
straight through. They are out there going, Aspetta. That means wait.
Mountain,
Yeah.
mountain.
And then I've thought like
Good.
the first thing I thought, which I said on the episode that got scrapped, but that I'll say again, that I was immediately like, I have to talk about this with Chloe, is like, there can't be an English opera. Like I could
Yeah,
never
there are no
take.
gorgeous words
There's
that
no
could
gorgeous.
be say.
Yeah, like they literally can say wait in Italian, and it's like I'll do it again.
Aspetta.
Aspetta. And I'm like, that's stunning. But if I was like, wait, hold on, don't go yet.
Sounded
It's
a little bit like your yayas were about to be raised there.
Yeah. Raise your yeah.
How many times a day do you raise them again?
0.
Well, 1 now.
Yep.
2, probably 3 since
She
I've
went
seen
back
you
on
today.
TikTok and she was like, when you're having a bad day and you remember you taught everyone to raise their yayas.
She was having a bad day. I hope she doesn't.
Yeah, she was taking one down.
I don't get it.
She was singing a sad song, but then she turned it around.
Yeah.
She said she didn't know. She was like, don't lie.
About
And she
I
worked
don't
out a
know what you're
smile
saying.
and then she went for a ride. Come on!
You're
Catch up!
You're fucking crazy.
Don't I look like I teach a hip hop class in
No,
Park
you look
Slope?
like Sue Sylvester.
Oh my God. Fuck yeah. Sue Sylvester if she sucked cock.
And that's how Sue sees it.
Yes! Yes!
Dude, more.
Don't you love when someone remembers a quote you forgot about from something you love?
Yeah.
Like, I forgot that's how Sue sees it. That's sick. I
Dude.
love Glee. I should rewatch it.
Oh, I recently started.
yeah?
It's fucked, dude. It
Like-
is
like
in a-
dark?
It's dark, but
Ugh,
it is
I
so
love it.
goddamn
Like
good.
Quinn gets pregnant?
Yeah, it's like from being in the jacuzzi. She thinks she
wait.
got she thinks she got pregnant.
But didn't she actually get pregnant?
she
What
had
happened?
sex,
Yeah.
with Puck.
Right.
Spoiler! But she was in
Is he dead?
he's in
died.
jail.
He's in
Corey's
jail.
dead. Oh, the show is so sad. So is Santana.
Santana,
Oh.
yeah. Naya.
Moment of silence. Okay. So get
So-
this. I'm the coldest I've ever been in this weather. Are you?
Yeah, it's too much. Next.
Raise your... Someone just opened a soda.
Yeah, I heard it. So I went to the SNL 50.
Holy shit.
And you guys, it was probably one of the coolest events I ever went to and will ever go to in my life. I have literally never been somewhere where this is the story I wanted to tell you was. So I went to the Radio City show and the anniversary
Unbelievable.
show.
First of all, I have so
Luckiest
many
girl in the
things.
world.
I have so many things to say.
Yeah, okay.
First of all, who is your favorite performer?
Well, so they did a lot of collabs at the Radio City thing, and the coolest one to me that tickled me the most was Robin and David Byrne.
That was
Are you kidding me?
Oh my
Th-
god!
They're them doing Dancing on My Own together, and the lighting was pink and turquoise, and they were in matching big gray suits. We need to do that.
Yes,
We need to be in matching big gray suits.
Do you know what I'm doing?
No. Sorry, I don't know everything. I can't. I'm
You
one
were there.
girl.
Every
I'm
time
one
David
girl.
Byrne always sings that one song, and he says
Yeah.
home. What is
There is a house. What is it again? No,
Yeah, but-
that's not it.
no? But home.
Over there.
No.
Yeah, something like that.
They-
everybody's coming to my house.
They always do this.
And I'm never gonna be alone.
He's been doing that since he's performed in everywhere he's ever been.
Yeah, I want to watch Stop Making Sense. That's
Same. I do
concert
too.
movie. Concert movie. That
Everything
Avery
about
revitalized.
him is so interesting and
David
weird.
Byrne's really, really cool. So I go into the Radio City thing, and there was a red carpet that, I went in with John, so John went in the red carpet entrance.
Yeah.
And because I'm his date, obviously, my husband, and so we go down into the red carpet area, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm walking the red carpet. I must be. So. But it was all very overwhelming and very unclear. So we get down
Were you
there.
celebs in front, celebs in back?
What?
When you were walking down, there was everyone
When
was there. Everyone was there.
walked in after the red carpet part, and I walked into the holding room for everyone, Chloe Richmond,
What?
you turn your head every which way.
Would I
I was
have been
whoa,
freaking?
whoa, 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 whoa. Literally, I
That's
felt
a
like
good
I was
one.
out of my body. I was
That's a
like,
new song.
that's my opera I'm writing. Whoa,
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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Stella! That's the first word of my opera, Stella. Stella. Something could be made with that. So everywhere I turned, it was A-list, 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 A-list.
Oh, piece of
Holy
candy.
shit.
Oh, piece of
In the
candy.
most fluorescent lighting ever. So I literally felt like I was on drugs. And then, but before that, we go to the red carpet, and John's walking the red carpet, and I'm with John, and the girl goes, "Can I take your coats?" Because she holds your coats. You walk the red carpet. She meets you at the end. She gives you your coat back.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah,
We
yeah.
call that a step and repeat.
Yeah. So, oh, right. I didn't know that's what they do. I'm like, oh, duh. They take your coat so
Well-
you can walk and look in your outfit.
Yeah.
So I hand her my coat and everything. And then I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. I'm fucking my carpet. And then the girl who brings you onto the red carpet goes, can we get Please Don't Destroy? And they pulled John, Ben, and Martin. And I was like, oh.
Oh.
And I was just like, of course I'm not walking.
You were
the
just
red
with you were with the
carpet.
coats.
I was with the coats. And I literally turned back to the girl and I was like, I could just take my coat. But like, it was more funny to me that like
You, like,
no
thought you
one
were gonna-
told me like that I wasn't or that I was. I was simply following John, and she must have assumed like anyone who's coming up to the red carpet, of course, is walking on the red carpet.
So she just gave you your coat
and then
back?
I was like, I could just take it. She's like, oh, okay. Like she didn't care. She had a million other things to do. But I was like, obviously they just want to see Please Don't Destroy.
Oh, I would love to see you on a red carpet.
Yeah, one day. But it was as literally as soon as it happened, I was like, I can't wait to tell Chloe.
Yeah,
about
I'm
this.
picturing the whole thing.
Yeah, and just me being like, totally,
You're
girl.
like,
I'll just take
you know
my
what,
coat
man?
back.
You were like,
And
yeah.
then me just like holding my coat, walking behind literally behind the wall that is the red carpet, and walking around to meet John at the end. And then I'm looking on the carpet, and I'm like,
Miley Cyrus,
and then
Lady
I'm
Gaga.
standing with Sarah Sherman's boyfriend who's holding her coat, and I'm like, oh fucking duh! Like
Yeah.
they're walking the red carpet.
It's SNL 50 and you're the plus ones.
Yeah, like what do they think was gonna happen?
But you looked so beautiful that you could have been.
Thank
Enter
you.
photo of M here.
Well, Radio City, I got my makeup done for the actual show, but the Radio City show,
I honestly swear to Gaga, I think that Sarah Sherman has never looked better than that dress.
Oh my God, she looks like $1 million, and the Betty Boop hair, which you've been telling me to do.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no, she looked amazing. She looked like $1 million.
Pink?
Mm-hmm.
She was actually like my dream in that.
And at the Radio City concert, she looked amazing too.
I didn't see.
She
No,
had
I
this
did, but I don't remember.
Susan Alexandra necklace.
Oh, shrimps.
It was so cool, and ducks and everything. It was really cool. Is that your washing machine literally giving us an earthquake?
Yeah. Speaking of shrimps,
Okay.
yes, I'm about to tell you something exciting.
What? I mean, I wasn't done with SNL 50, but
Neither am I.
okay.
Pistol shrimps
Oh.
are so fast at clicking their claws.
Stop you there.
'Kay.
What's a pistol shrimp?
A tiny, tiny little shrimp
Like the
in
kind.
the water. Like, oh,
like-
my family's in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Tiny little shrimp.
Okay.
When he clicks his little claws like this, so fast that it makes a bubble, so hot that it boils the temperature of the water around it, gets so hot and sounds so loud and so fast that it is said to be heard louder than a gunshot.
I can't say I know what the hell you're talking about.
Words.
A little shrimp like blows bubbles and it sounds like a gun.
A pistol shrimp.
That's why it's called pistol shrimp.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
He clicks his little
I feel
claws.
like I've never seen these.
It's like this. You know when like little shrimps like tiniest violin?
Where are they?
A shrimp playing the tiniest violin?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Where are they? They're like, where can I go hear them?
Deep sea, baby.
Okay.
I'll follow you.
Have you heard about the doomsday fish? And one just showed up in Mexico. These fish that come to the surface when something bad's gonna happen.
The anglerfish?
No, not that one. I know that's like the girls' Roman Empire, but not that. There's Stella, stop eating fuzz. You're crazy, girl. There's a doomsday fish that John just told. John has been so ruining my day
I
with
don't
his
even want to
negativity.
hear that negativity.
I know, but it is real. It is like, y'all, we're fully going into scary town. like the world is only gonna get so much worse.
I disagree.
But I am like,
Well-
I really teeter back and forth between like I can handle it and I can't. And right now I'm like, I can't handle it.
You know what I say to that?
What?
Let it.
Let them. Let them.
So what do you think?
About the pistol shrimp?
Yeah.
I can't say I care that much. Because I'm like,
Did you care about dolphins? Did you care about horses?
I care about
Did you care
dolphins
about-
because I've seen them. I've never seen a pistol shrimp. How can I care? And it's this big flick off my
Gone.
radar.
Okay.
Gone.
Fine.
Gone quicker than a gun can shoot. That's why I call it a pistol shrimp. Gone out of my life. That's my pistol sound.
So you hate animals.
What?
So you hate animals.
A little bit. You know this about me.
Did
Stella's lucky.
You want to know something kind of cute?
Tell me.
That cows can actually have best friends. There's a
I
study.
believe that.
There's a study that's shown that cows are like the only animal that really, really like bonds with one other cow and becomes best friends, but not in a not
Sexual
in a
way?
partner sexual way.
How do you find a boyfriend if you're a cow? I should know. Look at me. But how do you, if you're a cow, how, like, if you're like, hey, are you doing anything later?
You get your lashes done.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wear lip gloss.
Yeah.
You know, things that the girls
What do you think your pickup line would be if you were a cow?
Move over here.
Oh, girl, and I'm coming.
What's
if I hear that.
yours?
Mine would go, ooh, I think I'm full of milk. You want to fix that for me?
Ew. Ew. Ew.
How do cows have sex?
They mount each other.
Like doggy style?
Mountain. Yeah, doggy. It's always doggy for them.
Mountain, it's always doggy. That's sad. They can't even look at them. They can't even look in the eyes.
I prefer
You know
that
what,
way.
though? Sometimes,
I prefer that.
Sometimes, like, human sex, when you're having that, it's like guys always have the better view.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you ever seen
Most positions favor their view.
Obviously, if you're looking in the mirror and you see yourself,
I gotta crane my head if I want to see that thing going in.
I know.
But for them, they're like, nice, I see everything.
Yeah, but if you look in the mirror, you see how beautiful you look.
Where's the mirror? Who's holding up a mirror for you?
Someone's like this.
Yeah, you kind of do have a lot of mirrors in your house, I guess.
I do. So, it's not sexual, but yes, cows do have best friends.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Kind of like us.
Yeah, we're two cows, two
Yeah.
burgers.
2 burgers. I like that. I like that they can have best friends.
It's really sweet, right?
Yeah, so dogs can't have best friends?
Well, you know, they're said to be the man's best friend, but
I feel like Stella is the most happy in the world when she's seeing Ellie more than me, more than John, more than you.
like they're best friends.
Like that's her. Well, Ellie is Stella's best friend. I don't know if Stella is Ellie's best friend.
Yeah, I would say no.
Yeah.
It's kind of
But-
like us. Like, I'd let you in my pod any day, and you wouldn't let me in your
No,
pod.
but you know what?
Do you think it was going to be the other way around?
I've gotten so much shit from everyone. Well, I knew that you were going to say it that way.
Okay.
The reality, I think, could be the other way around. I think you're my best friend.
You're my best friend.
Right. Done. It's not an Ellie Stella situation.
No.
I'm not going like this bitch again. Like every time Stella walks in, Ellie's literally like, fuck.
I know.
Get out of my house.
And she's like, hey, hey, hey,
yeah,
hey.
Stella's
Kinda,
like, come
I
on,
feel
come on,
like,
come on.
yeah. We are best friends.
Stella's a pistol shrimp. You hear her coming from a mile away.
She is a pistol shrimp, and Ellie is a cow.
Yeah,
My-
Ellie is a cow.
My dog's old name was Moo.
Moo.
Anyway,
Wait, but
Sarah Sherman.
I want to surrender to the pod thing because so many people gave me so much shit for saying I wouldn't let you in my apocalypse pod.
Good.
So I surrender for how hard I was on
Good.
that, but I don't surrender for always being a realist.
Okay, good. Do you feel good about that?
No.
You feel bad about that?
Yeah, but I am a realist. I will always be a realist.
And I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl. So yeah, Sarah looked amazing. Speaking of Sarah's, the coolest moment for me at the SNL 50. You want me to talk about it or no?
I'm
I feel
so
like people want to hear
excited.
about it. It was the coolest.
No, what do you mean?
Oh.
Yeah, like I was like freaking.
Oh, I thought you were hitting your hand because you were like, enough.
No, this is like all we should talk about this entire thing, and you should actually say everything.
Oh, well, I have nothing to spill if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, can you?
Sorry,
make up
and even if I
something?
did, you fucking think I would?
Can you make something up?
No, but I will tell you an embarrassing moment I had and a cool moment I had.
Okay.
Here's the embarrassing one. I was at the party was at the plaza. So
cool.
Literally, I'm like, holy shit. I felt like I was in like Night at the Museum with how regal the whole thing felt.
Where was it in the plaza?
Like in the lobby and
As
the
if-
second floor and the second floor. Like there was all these floors.
And who performed?
So they like put instruments out in case anyone wanted to like get up and perform. Good girl.
Ellie, Stella's obviously peeing on
On
the
the
pad.
pad.
Good girl. Wait a second.
Good girl.
Instruments of like if you feel moved to or inclined to get up
Because like
up
at
there.
the 40th, they put instruments on stage and like Prince got up there and like these are the top people, celebrities and musicians in the world. Of course, they're gonna get up and mess around and like jam.
And did they?
And they did. So I'm on the dance floor. People are starting to get up there on the stage.
Like what kind of music?
So here's the thing. So someone got up there. I don't remember who it was.
We need names.
Okay, I'm about to give you a name. Let me tell it.
I hope your sound doesn't work the whole episode.
So I'm out there on the dance floor. Someone's up there. Okay.
Okay.
Don't know who. Wow, for like 20 minutes.
If you're
that.
listening, that's Emily playing the guitar.
That's me playing guitar. Wow. I'm standing out there going, is something going to happen or is this what we got for the night?
Yeah.
So as a joke, obviously, I
Duh.
turned to Sabrina Carpenter, who was
Obvi.
right there. And I go, girl, save us. Like, get up there.
Yeah, like you're a singer.
And she looks at me, she goes, this is actually really good. And I was like,
I will come myself.
totally. Bye, girl. I'll see you later.
You literally like disappeared into the
Literally,
bushes.
I just let the sardines of other people come around me and enclose me.
Oh my God.
But I was like, I was giving you a compliment.
Yeah, because we like listening to Espresso 3,000 times redone as Domingo 15 other times.
And we do. So I'm saying, get up there, girl. Save us. But no, I get it. You're a musician. Every music is good music to you.
yeah, that's how it is. I wonder what she'd think of Mountain.
But she should write it down and try and use it because that's a banger, girl. You get out there and you stop singing about coffee and you start singing about mountains. Your sales will
Skyrocket. You think that
Imagine if she wrote a song called Mountain, it would go like, and I'm on that mountain with my ass in the air. Boy, don't get caught being a jerk tonight. Cause I'm up this mountain and you're gonna be there. Don't get in trouble, boy. Don't get arrested. I'll hit you. Right?
Right.
Don't get arrested, boy. I'll have to sing about it. Give me a coffee while you're at it. I'm on the mountain thirsty. Thirsty on the mountain.
This is reminding me of Meg Stalter.
Yes, totally.
Right?
In Sweetie's movie.
Yeah. I'm such a fan of her.
My favorite line she does in the movie is, here's a broom.
Me too. I think about it all the time.
Yeah.
When she's like, yeah, let's sing earnestly. I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to. Yeah, boy, you got me going crazy.
Yeah.
Making me feel loco. Go watch Please Don't Destroy the Treasure Foggy Mountain. Montan.
It's such
I think it's coming to. Yeah, it's on one of the streamers.
Peacock or an airline. Okay, continue.
So
that's really
that was the
cool.
embarrassing thing. And Jenna Ortega was next to her, and she did not care for what I had to say either. Girls, if this ever gets out to them, I don't blame you. I sort of was like, I understand what I am at these events.
Right.
If you are Sabrina Carpenter, I am ultimately random girl at event that you'll never see again.
Well, random girl number 1 and random girl number 2.
Right. So random girl drunkenly coming up to you like, save us. Get up there, girl.
Yeah, but like,
are sort of like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
this
but
is good.
I don't know. I think I would play. I think
you would because you're awesome.
Oh, say more.
I can't. I'm being held hostage by my brain needing to continue the story. You're awesome.
You're fighting.
I'm fighting my own brain who's like, keep telling it.
Yeah, everyone in there was kung fu fighting.
Yeah, everyone in my brain is kung fu fighting. They're like, the more you stall, the more it's a crock of sewy.
Just
move
say
on,
it.
girl.
Come on.
So my cool story,
Come
get in
on.
here still
Come
for the
on.
story.
Come on, get it out.
And then I go to Robin. I turn around to Robin. Robin's behind me. And I go, I just had the most confidence in the world, I guess, because it did kind of feel like everyone was happy to be there.
Yeah.
And everyone was so famous that the playing field was so equal. So
I
everyone
sort of
felt
feel
more
like,
approachable.
Isn't that like so humbling though for everyone to be with everyone?
I don't know, because I'm not famous. So I'm like, I don't know what it feels like to be cool and
to
have
me?
someone come up to you.
To me,
Every time
You're
everyone at the Red
famous.
Room is like, I listen to the podcast, I'm like, come in my mouth. Come in my mouth.
right?
I'll let you.
Whenever I hear anyone listen to the podcast, I'm like, I literally, my head is.
There was a
bigger
girl on the
than-
bus the other day. I was on the
That's
M14D
cool.
and I was talking to my friend Pete and she lifts her head up. She goes, I love your podcast. I recognize your voice. I was like, that's sick.
Dude, are you
Nasty.
It's nasty.
Nasty.
It's fucking nasty. That is like I that actually fuels my that
I know.
keeps me alive.
More than anything, when someone's like, I listen to your podcast, I'm like, that is the most intimate way you could consume
Same.
me.
I'm like,
Thank
literally,
you.
my first question is, why?
Yeah. Why? No.
No, I told you this, and I'll tell you guys this. This is like one of the only things in life that makes me happy.
Yeah. This podcast? No, it's the light of my life.
Yeah.
So I turn around to Robin and I go, obsessed. Was it so cool to perform with David Byrne? She was
Yeah.
like, I'm a huge fan of his. It was so cool. Then I go, I'm such a big fan, by the way. Dancing on My Own got me through a breakup, which is true. When John and I were broken up,
I remember.
it got
I
me
know.
through it.
I know the story.
You were there.
I was there.
And she goes, oh my God, I'm so glad. Like, so you got through it. And I was like, well, I married him, but thanks anyway, girl. And that was fun.
That is funny.
That was my medium story.
Yeah.
Medium as in like, there was no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
We were both just happy to be
Equal playing field.
equal playing field. Sabrina Carpenter mad at me. Robin neutral.
We're taking this.
And now the next one that was really cool for me was, I'm a big Sarah Silverman fan.
We love. Yeah. I don't know.
Huge, the diarrhea joke.
Yeah.
Huge fan of her. She's the only podcast besides us that I listen to.
She's so cute.
She's so cute. She has the best skin I'm like, she is aging so well. I'm
She's
like, I
cool.
can only hope I look as amazing as her.
Me too. And Lindsay Lohan.
But also, she doesn't drink, so I think that's gonna be a problem for me.
So all look like her.
Yeah,
Remember, you guys? I don't talk about it anymore.
but she never drank. So
I'm too late fucked.
no, I think you're still good. You're in the clear.
Do you guys
still.
remember when
You're-
you used to talk about it every day?
How
Well,
you
guess
didn't drink?
what? 1 year.
1 year. This girl right here.
Yeah,
my
this
chlo.
one.
Proud of you.
Yeah, Emily's best friend. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, it's me.
I don't
haven't
drink.
drank for a year.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
I did a short film with her boyfriend a couple years ago.
Who's her boyfriend?
This guy named Rory Albanese, super funny. He's a stand-up, and he also writes. Now he writes on Kimmel, but he's like a writer, stand-up, very funny, very sweet
fantastic.
person. And I did this short film with him a couple years ago, and we like.
What short film?
It's called Fried Shrimp. I don't know where you can watch
Shrimps.
it.
Very relevant
Not
today.
pistol shrimp, fried shrimp.
Colleen Estrada shrimp necklace.
Yep. Well, it's a
Colleen
shrimp today.
Estrada. Yes.
No, Susan Alexandra.
Susan
Susan
Alexandra.
Alexandra.
Yeah, but they did it for Fashion Week when it is a collaboration. Who cares?
You know I'm not going to know anything
Who
you're talking about.
literally cares?
Someone might.
Me.
So I did this short film with him. We were friendly on the set, and then when I like must have been working on my show
Must have been love.
and must have been talking about it because then when I went to LA, he came to see my show in LA,
cool.
my hour.
Cool.
That was a couple years ago, but I don't even think I realized they were whatever. So then I saw him. I obviously know that they're
Fight
dating.
through it. Fight through it.
Yeah. The pistol shrimp in my head are kung fu fighting. So I see him and I'm talking to him and Sarah's nearby. And then him and I were catching up for like 20 minutes, which was really fun. It's always fun when you work with someone on something and then you see him a couple years later and you're like, hey.
Yeah, especially in that setting. It's like we are here now.
It's like, it feels like you're like it's fun. Yeah, it's fun to have something in common with someone and then see them later.
totally.
So we were catching up, but that was really fun.
Sometimes
and then
you call that friends.
Sometimes we call that friends. Sarah came over and I just basically gushed to her that I'm a huge fan and listen to her podcast. I told her I love the Heidi joke, and she was like, my friend Heidi doesn't love that joke so much. That was funny.
we talk about it like all the time.
I know. I tell her, I'm like, I told her, I was like, I tell everybody that joke.
Yeah.
I love that joke. And I was quoting some of her other jokes to her.
That's
and
awesome.
she speaks so highly of Rory, her boyfriend, on her podcast. Like and I was telling him, I was like, you know, she like speaks to the gods about you on her podcast. Like she's always
Yeah.
telling stories about how emotionally intelligent he like in every
Wow.
story she tells that he's in, he comes off as a hero. And he was like, I know, she makes me look amazing. And I was
That's
like,
so
well,
sweet.
you are because you're so intelligent. So then the cool thing was he was like, Sarah, this is Emily. I went to her show and I was telling, and then she was like, oh, I remember when he went to that show and he came home and told me all about it. He told me how great it was. And I was
That's
like,
so awesome.
that
is so cool, dude. That
I will take to my grave.
that part.
She doesn't even ever have to see it, but to know that I was spoken about in their home or whatever.
Yeah.
After him seeing my shows, like
Well,
that means so much to me.
That's
It's really
so cool.
And anyone seeing my show and saying they love it is that is so, that to me is the same level of cool as when Miley sang off my demo. Fruit.
Yeah.
Which that's a story for another episode. Remind us, y'all, one day to tell the story of how Miley Cyrus,
How was Miley?
I made a demo and she sang from the demo. Miley was amazing as always. I didn't see her in person, but performance-wise, I think she's so cool. And I love that she's singing with Brittany Howard. Do you know who that is?
yes.
From the Alabama Shakes?
Yes.
John
they were
loves
so
that song.
cool. They were so
Um,
cool together.
Give me all your love. Ooh. You know that song?
No.
Give me all you got, baby.
No. I don't
Listen
know.
to it. It's like, you know, when rock music is just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's her song. And now Miley singing with her. I'm like, cool, Miles. You're always doing something new. And I was telling Ellen, because John's mom, we were getting ready together for the SNL 50th. Can you tell I went? And I was like, I told her, I was like, I feel so lucky to have Miley because we've literally grown up with her.
Yeah.
So every time I hear her sing, like my inner child is woken up. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Like that's so cool that we have. Like, does like
yes.
does like millennials have that? I guess everyone
Everyone
has
has
that.
that. Every demo.
But
has
Miley
that.
has really
Yeah.
just continued
Yeah.
to stay up there.
I saw a photo today of a fur reel pet. Do you remember fur reels?
I remember like the commercials, but I never had
Okay,
one.
so the girl who I work with in my office, she was in the commercials. Funny.
That's fun.
Anyway, she showed me a fur real pet, and it also unlocked childhood and memory
like
inside of me.
Tamagotchis.
Yeah, and it like really got me. Tamagotchis are like too much of like they're now cool again, whereas like
I know
don't,
someone was like posting on their story that their Tamagotchi died, and I'm like, I am
Don't care.
just trying to get to the grocery store.
Yeah, I don't care.
My Tamagotchi will be in the trash in 2 days.
Yeah.
The
So
literal
I did
trash.
get a Tamagotchi during the
COVID.
COVID quarantine. And
During the COVID.
during COVID, and it would beep all the time. And eventually, I was living
You were
with
like,
my friend
what am I
Sydney.
doing?
We had to put it in the kitchen and close it in a drawer because it beeped all night.
Why don't you just take the batteries
Hungry,
out?
hungry, hungry.
Yeah.
Because I don't take batteries out of things.
Yeah.
I don't think that far
You
in
just
advance.
put it in a drawer and deal with it that way.
Yeah, I woke up. He had so many poop bags all around him.
Oh, because he's shitting
Pooping
everywhere. You're not
everywhere.
cleaning it up. Now you're dealing with the real
Crock
life
of
version of that.
sewy.
The other thing I will say about Miley that I think is so
Yeah.
cool, or that I think is cute, is when she at the Grammys was like,
I just won my first Grammy, y'all.
"That's like the most Miley Stewart
totally
thing she could have done."
She's so Miley.
Then remembered I just won my first Grammy. I'm
She's-
like, you get the Lambo
Yeah,
out front.
100%.
Yeah, girl. I love her so
She's
much.
so-
I just
When we saw her, we've seen her perform a few times, actually, I
Dude.
think, luckily.
and that was the coolest shit we've ever done in our life.
Ever done in our lives. And
She
seeing
hosted. She
her,
had her 2 years of her New Year's special, and John was writing on it. And Chloe has a place in Miami, so we would go together and just get front row to a Miley Cyrus concert.
it was so fucking sick. The Climb, we've seen it perform twice live. Come
like,
on!
like 5 feet from us, and then we had our drummer, our bass friend, who was in the
Yeah.
band both years, and the second year when we came, he remembered us.
Wait, so
Oh,
she
that was like so cool.
she's such a theater kid. I
Yeah.
always forget that until I see her.
Yeah, but then when you see the way she's like
Yeah, she's
singing like this,
always-
I'm like, her muscles, not one muscle is out of place to
No.
align with her to sing the way she's supposed to. That girl,
Her yayas are raised.
her yayas are getting in line. They
Yeah.
wake up in line.
They're forbidden raised.
raised and in line.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
I love Miles.
Yeah. You know who I think we don't talk about enough?
Who?
2 people.
Okay.
David Archuleta
Yep.
and Bo Bice.
Bo Bice. Bo Bice used to be in. I had a joke about him when I was talking about my show. But I'd be like,
What?
do you ever wonder where people from X Factor are? Like, where's Bo Bice? I used to say that.
I love Bo Bice.
I love Bo Bice. And David Archuleta, I love his cover of With You, With You, With You, With You, With You.
Wow. If I could pick besides JoJo Siwa, dream guest on my podcast, it would be David Archuleta.
Oh, I want to give him a little kiss on the forehead. So cute.
He's so cute.
Yeah, he's really sweetie.
Get this.
Tell me.
So you know how we always get really verklempt about Bruce eating the cake?
Yeah, he's hot now.
He's hot now.
Yeah, Bruce is hot now.
So you guys know Matilda when the Bruce, and eating the cake. It's like very uncomfortable and unsettling for most of us. Emily and I feel very, very uneasy when we see that.
Yeah, no, I
And
watched that and I'm like,
most people would.
yeah, I want to cry.
So then our producer, Nicole, shout out Nicole.
Shout out Nicole.
She sent us a video and said, I hope this heals your inner child. And it's a video of them reenacting the scene. But
For
Bruce,
Matilda as adults, which I'm like, where's that from?
and also like who thought to get together and say, let's do this saddest scene
scene?
in the world?
Because they probably literally wanted everyone to feel better about it by like reenacting it.
I will just say, he's a doctor now. And he is
Like,
skinny.
Skinny and hot and
Yeah.
snatched and
It's going to be good for him.
gorgeous. Not
Everything's
that
good.
skinny equals hot, but
Body positivity. We have that here.
we have that
I'm
here.
going to apply lip gloss now.
That's okay. Wait, what was I gonna say about that? Oh, it literally healed me. Like now I can feel better watching the scene because I
Same.
know he's okay.
He grows up to be a stud.
Yeah, he grows to
Muffin.
be a stud.
Muffin.
You know, I had the flu last week. I'm pretty sure it was the flu.
You what? Oh, I love that.
I had the flu.
I don't love that.
Not the Spanish flu, but just
flu.
the flu.
I had the flu too. And
It must have been the flu because
It must have been love.
because I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm convinced it was the NyQuil
You know
I took.
how
when
you-
you're convinced like one of the medicines actually made you sick?
Totally.
Like when you like take emergency and you're like that actually made me sick.
yeah,
So I took NyQuil.
I do.
Yeah, and I woke up in the middle of the night after taking NyQuil, full body chills, shivering, couldn't control
Oh,
it,
honey.
eye pain behind both eyeballs.
Oh, you had flu.
I had the flu, and I got up to go pee, and I was literally like I couldn't even like sit still. I was like so cold and body ache, and I slept for 24 hours.
I don't know if that's good.
No, but
or
I knew,
bad.
But I mean, I slept through the flu, but I think I had the flu. But I brought this up to say there were so many texts that I could not. So many texts.
You popular little
like
bitch.
4 texts. I just like couldn't answer anybody because I literally couldn't even look at my phone. I couldn't like I was awake with my eye mask on because any light hurt. Any
Yeah.
light in the living room with my door open and it's dark in here hurt.
I know what
I
you
was
mean.
so sick.
I
But
started the year that sick.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
I had flu and then it turned into strep.
But
I mean, can a girl catch a motherfucking break?
I when I was catching up on my communications when I was starting to feel better, the first thing I
Ew.
did was answer my emails. And I realized I feel like in this day and age, I answer emails way sooner than texts. Like texts have
That's
become
so
emails
weird.
and emails have become texts. Do you know what I mean? Like I will leave a text unread forever. But if I get an email, I'm hitting reply ahora.
Interesting.
I'm answering the email right
That's
away.
funny. That just reminded me today I had therapy. Shout out Pam.
Shout out.
And I don't know her age, but I know she's in her later 30s, I would imagine.
Okay. Because
She said, just from what I've gathered,
okay.
I don't know really anything about her actually. In fact, so much so that I had to ask her the other day, I was like, are you sitting on the floor? And then she was like, no, this is the background. This is the background of this cabin that I live in upstate. I go, you live upstate?
She lives in a cabin
I
upstate.
said, where and when? She said, during COVID.
You know what? Fuck yeah, Pam, for moving upstate during
Literally
COVID.
rock to ya.
People who took the opportunity during COVID to move and like committed, I'm
Yeah.
like, go you.
Yeah.
Go you.
Yeah.
Go vid. I will say with therapists though, I do kind of feel like, and I know this is gonna be controversial because you're in therapy, but like I do kind of feel like therapists should have term limits. And like at the end of every year or maybe the end of every 2 years, your friends should all take a vote. You should have a council of your people around you, and we vote if your therapist should stay.
I totally
Because
understand.
I have a couple people in my life where I'm
Yes.
like, can I speak to this therapist
Yeah.
of yours? Because I think they're actually enabling everything that's
Yeah.
wrong with you.
Do you think that about Pam?
No, but I do.
What scenario have I ever told you where you think that Pam is wrong?
No, but here's the thing. I don't even need to know what she's doing. But
The way I act?
it's like if your behavior
You're
is,
analyzing me.
No, this is not about you. I have
We listen and we
everyone
what?
I know is in therapy and on SSRIs. Everyone I know.
Literally?
It's one or the other or both. I don't know anyone except when I look in the mirror who's not on therapy or on SSRIs.
I'm on both.
And that's not a brag, you guys, but I am built
This is a
different.
brag. I'm on both.
Yeah.
Get this.
Everyone I know. So this is not about you. I am just saying I do think people are in therapy. It's like just everyone's in therapy now, question mark? Like
yeah.
because there's so many like I'm like they can't all be good.
Yeah.
Like it feels like everyone used to get like if you used to get therapy, it used to be like Tony Soprano's therapist, where it's like some woman somewhere who's like you gotta know someone and talk to this lady. But now everybody's just getting on like 22-year-old girls from BU,
Totally
getting on Zoom with them, and it's like they're still on their parents' insurance and they don't even take my insurance. Why am I here?
Totally.
How are you
I honestly
helping me?
have nothing to say
I
to
think
that.
you're getting on the Zoom and going like, your friends are all wrong. You're right, girl.
But your friends are fucked in the head if that's the case.
You're one of my friends. And I'm of course being facetious for the
I'm
bit.
your best friend.
Or I'm of course exaggerating
you're
for the
gonna-
bit. You are my best friend, but I'm like I do think that like I guess
You know what? It's okay.
sometimes I just feel like nowadays more therapists are enablers than they are therapists.
I
I'm like,
understand. I think that's
you're making all my friends' habits worse and making them go like, this is just the way I am,
I
and we
think
have to
that's-
communicate about that. I'm like, really? Or let's just not hang out.
I think that's a bad therapist.
That's what I'm saying. I think there's a lot of bad
There are a
therapists out
ton
there.
of bad therapists, but not
So that's
my
why
Pam.
I think we should have terms.
Not my Pam.
You get a term. You get an 18-month term. At the end of the term, you as the person going to therapy have to allow everyone to take a vote.
Okay, I'm
Are
aligned.
we re-electing your therapist or not?
Okay.
And no questions asked. And it's an anonymous vote. And you can't try and defend yourself.
So-
if everyone's going, I think your therapist isn't working,
So
you got to get a new one.
Say it right now. You do. Have I done anything recently that makes you think that I should not have Pam again for the next
No, I think you have a
semester?
great therapist. That's why I'm saying I'm not directing it at you.
That's what I thought. Now let me
You have a
continue.
great therapist.
So today she
And
said,
I will always laugh at how after your dad died, the first thing you said was,
I have bad-
I have some bad news.
I bet she like wrote that down of like, we have a lot more to talk about.
Yes. If that's how you're telling me, yeah.
Yeah.
What were you going to say she said to you?
That's so fucking bad.
Yeah.
She said today, we were talking about how I've been reading a lot.
And are you still mad at me for like?
A lot of people are DMing me now and saying, "What book are you reading? Are you comprehending it?" I don't fucking owe you anything.
No one said you did.
Well, it took me 3 therapy sessions to get to that point.
That tells me something about you,
Yeah.
as I've already said, and that makes me sad. Makes me think that you don't think you have a valuable brain.
Oh, just a body.
Just a body, no brain.
So here's this, you guys. She said, remember the story I was telling? So she was like, yeah, I try not to go on my phone before bed either. I'm also reading my Kindle, which, by the way, changed my life. A few things have changed my life, and I told her today. And these are things that never change. They are always static, but they do get added to. Are you following? I'll never remove something from my things that change my life list, but I will welcome new ideas.
Okay.
For example, laser hair removal changed my life. Therapy changed my life. Getting a dog changed my life. Getting a Kindle changed my life. You follow?
Yeah.
So then today
Getting
I
a
said,
dishwasher changed my life.
there you go. There you go. You can participate.
Yeah, I won't ever shut up about dishwashers and
Well,
how
that
they've
sucks
changed my life.
because of a few things I can think of that I'm not going to say. Moving forward. So get this, you guys. So then Pam's, why do I always get this? It's like, you're already getting it.
That's okay. Like, this is what you should be talking to your therapist about. Like, you can
You're already getting it.
You can have
She
your little
said to
quirks.
me, I try not to go on my phone and scroll Facebook. Right? And I was like,
You know
girl,
what?
I would never scroll Facebook before bed.
You know what, though?
You're in your late 30s. I got you, Pam.
You know what reveals someone's age to me?
What?
How they say this word. Sudoku. Sudoku? There is people, as soon as
Sudoku.
they go Sudoku, I'm like,
Who says
yo,
that? Who says that?
people over 35, they like can't get that word down. Have you
Sudoku?
noticed that? Sudoku.
I'm going to be honest, Em. No one I surround myself with has ever said that word to my face.
There was someone who I heard say it recently, and then I went, "Oh, you're older than I thought."
No one has ever
Because-
spoke that word at me.
I think Sudoku is something we have had on our phone. If you've been of phone age since you're a kid, it's always been like an app on your phone,
Or
so you
Snake.
know Sudoku
Or snake.
or Snake.
So there's that.
But
and
I'm
then
like,
snake
there's an
people.
age group who just like can't fucking get it. Sudoku, Sodiki. My dad's always like CDDD. I'm like, it's Sudoku. Holy shit! Sound it out.
I mean, it sounds weird now that you're saying it.
Sudoku.
Yeah.
Sudoku. That's what my dad says. Sudoku every time, and he sends it to me every day. He sends me the
Danny Zuko.
Sudoku from the newspaper we get at home, and me and my brother we do it and we send it back every day.
Do you still read your rabbi verses?
No, only when I remember. But my dad is sending me the Sudoku every day, and I'm like, how in the hell are you sending me this shit every day and still saying Siri-ti-ti-ti?
Literally.
I'm like,
Skibbity bop.
Sudoku.
Skibbity bop.
Go, cuckoo. Anything but Siritu.
Literally.
Sudoku. Sudoku. Not Sudoku, not Sodoku, not Sudoku. Sudoku.
Thank you, Em.
Sudoku.
Sudoku, okay?
Yeah, Sudoku.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
Sudoku.
All right. Well,
All right. Hey,
I feel
listen.
like that about does
what book
it.
are you reading right now?
Oh my God.
All right,
I'm
forget
still
it.
reading The Death of
Forget it.
Democracy. Don't look at me. I'm also reading Broke Millennial Takes on Investing. Yeah, I'm a nonfiction girl now. Fuck me. Fuck me.
You
I
won't?
dare you. Get over here. I'm reading nonfiction because I can't keep reading Down at the Beach where the death of He Told Me where the girl was left and the wedding people were all there in June. I can't keep reading them.
I love that book.
Yeah. What are you reading?
I just finished a book called Big Fan.
Mm.
And now I'm on to a book called 20 Years Later,
Yep, it's always that.
a 9/11 book.
Okay, I don't care.
There's substance there. I was trying to prove that there was going to be there's substance
no.
there.
It's a stupid book about 9/11.
I didn't say it was
That's what I
stupid.
heard. Totally.
You said it was stupid. You think
I
the books I read are
do.
stupid.
No! You have to agree with me, girl.
I do.
Aren't you getting the plots mixed up now? Because they're all about
Oh,
the
I don't
guy
even
who
know
left
what
on the
book-
day when he whispered the secret of the
I
girl
don't
at
know
the
what-
wedding in Lake Como?
That's just your life, honey.
I guess so. Hey, come on, Stella, let's grind.
Let's grind.
I have to get some food.
Gotta go. Literally, I love you.
I literally love you so much.
This
And I'm
was so
sorry about the
fun.
whole stupid book 9/11 thing.
Dude, I'm sorry about 9/11 too.
Okay. Yeah, that was
That's tough.
a shame. Okay. All right. Love you,
I
Chlo.
love you, Lilas.
Thanks for listening to All Body, No Brain.
Whether you're just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting these city streets, we are always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe. And please subscribe to our YouTube.
We know how 2008 that sounds, but seriously, you guys, subscribe to our YouTube.
And tell a friend, too. Lilas.
What?
Love you like a sister.
I'm kidding, Em. I know what Lilas means now. Lilas!
All body, no blanks, no blanks. All body, no blanks, no blanks. All body, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks.